the governor for many, many years. He did a great job in the state of Arkansas. He's got a tremendous amount of experience, and besides that, he's a very decent individual.
Okay.
You know, he's the kind of person that you would want from a moral standpoint to be the president of the United States. And besides that, you know, I mean, that's great. You know, that's something that we want. But he's also got the experience to back that up too.
He's had a lot of different appeal to a lot of different type of people. What do you think is, how is he appealing to people that might normally not even vote for him?
The ability to, through his personality, through the fact that he really does care about people, he's got the ability to relate. He's also got the ability to communicate in such a way that they can understand what he's talking about. And that's something that is very, very important. And because of that, he's able to get his message out. He's able to help them understand, you know, his view of things. And as a result, he's done very, very well.
And this is, I know he's been president of the Governors Association, and this is sort of his first national campaign. How do you think it's been going so far?
It's done tremendous.
Yeah.
I mean, here's a guy that has had absolutely no resources, and has really, you know, the country likes him. You know, they don't. Some people don't necessarily agree with all of the things that he would like to get done, but the country genuinely likes him. And many people, you know, because of his ability to communicate, they're actually listening to what he's saying. And when they hear it, they like it. So you've got to hand it to him from that standpoint.
Have you seen any kind of examples of his judgment or leadership that would prepare him to be president?
Well, you know, he came into the state, you know, led it for 10 years. And there were good times and bad times. The economy was up and down. But when he left, you know, we had a very significant surplus. He was able to take transportation, you know, able to fix our roads and do some things that desperately wanted to be done. And so that took courage, you know, it took leadership. And so he's been able to exemplify things in that manner, and just done a very, very good job.
Right. And we ended up with a surplus at the end in the government.
At the end of his tenure, you know, we had a very significant surplus. That was through, you know, fiscal responsibility, and so that's something that, again, he can be very, very proud of. And it's been difficult. I mean, it's not like he had a legislature that were all Republican. This essentially, you know, he was in a situation where he and the lieutenant governor were the only statewide office holders, and yet he was able to get a lot accomplished.
Yeah, what is it that lets him, I mean, the legislature is 90% of the other party, and he still gets things done and develops friendships and relationships with legislators. How does he do it?
Well, I think that's his personality. You know, he's an honest, decent guy that wanted, his number one objective was to do what was right for the state of Arkansas. And I think people understood that, and I think that's what they're understanding about him now. The positions that he's taking, they're not really political positions. You know, he's trying to do what he feels like is best for the United States. As he's, you know, all around the country, you know, trying to communicate, you know, what he would feel like would be the best.
Yeah, I've worked actually in his campaigns since I was a senior in high school in 1992 when he first ran for Senate, and I've seen the same thing. So
it's so important that you know, when you hear somebody that you agree with, you know, that you get on the stick, you actually take the time, you know, and the sad thing is that this will be decided by a very small percentage of the electorate primary. So it's so important, you know, for the voters to get out and support their candidates.
okay, good.
And so hopefully, you know, people will get out and vote for Mike Huckabee.